Hola guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roxanne. If it's your first time here, then welcome. Today I want to talk to you guys about the books that I have acquired recently in no particular order. The first is Fruit of the Drunken Tree by Ingrid Rojas Contreras. This is a literary fiction that's set in Colombia, if I'm not mistaken. And it was gifted to me by the lovely Joss. She's a dear friend of mine, and I am very glad that she thought to send it to me. So I'm very grateful, and I can't wait to get to it. I was just walking around the bookstore that I work at, and this caught my eye in the Spanish books section, and it is Harry Potter y la Piedra Filosofal, which is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone in Spanish, and it's the Hufflepuff edition. We don't have any of these in English for whatever reason, only in Spanish, and I said, well, obviously I have to get it, so I did. I got The Widows of Malabar Hill by Sujata Macy, and this is a mystery of 1920s India. I am trying to read more diverse mystery because I love mystery. I love murder mystery, cozy mysteries, all that, and they are really not diverse at all. So when I saw this, I knew I had to get it, and this is another one that I'm super excited about. So it's like historical mystery set in 1920s India. For Christmas, I also got the lovely The Twist Rose Key by Tone. I need to look up how to say their name.
Hello, my name is Tony Aumiel, and I wrote The Twist Rose Key.
Okay, her name is Tony Aumiel. And this is a middle grade fantasy book about a world set in winter, and the sort of future of the world depends on this kid who has the key, or the Twist Rose Key. You guys know I'm super into middle grade fantasy lately, so it sounds like it's gonna be really atmospheric and nice and sweet, and I can't wait to get to it. Then I have Bodega Dreams by Ernesto Quiñones. I've been wanting to read this for a really long time, but I had forgotten about it really, and then this edition came into my bookstore, and one of the booksellers asked if I'd read it, and I said no, and they're like, you gotta read it. So I bought it, and I'm gonna read this soon. I want to read it before Hispanic Heritage Month later this year, because I always like to have a good list of new books to recommend to you guys when that part of the year comes around. So this will be on my list for that. Then I got Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney. Mercedes over at Mercy's Bookish Musings has been raving about Sally Rooney, and I think her second one, Normal People, was shortlisted for one of the prestigious book awards that there is, and she seems to have a very peculiar way of writing, and I'm interested to see what that's like and how I get along with it. So there's that one. Then Lewis one time went to visit me at the store, saw this book and wanted to get it, and it is The Tattooist of Auschwitz by Heather Morris. I think it's based on a true story, but I don't really know what it's about. I always sort of have to think about it a lot before I start reading a book set in World War II. They're just like really emotionally heavy, and so I just kind of really gotta sort of get in the mindset to read it. But it's been on like #1 in my bookstore's bestseller list for a few weeks now, so people seem to really like it. Hopefully I'll read it at some point, but it's definitely more Lewis's book than mine. I went to the Strand and got Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. This is a fantasy that is set that it's sort of based on you know, the folk tales and things like that, and so I I'm doing a reading challenge this year. I don't know if I would have posted the video where I talk about the prompts by the time that I upload this, but this is the one that I'm picking for a book based on a sort of fairy tale or folk tale. Then I have Sing Unburied Sing by Jasmine Ward. This is a National Book Award winner, and it is about I think it's like a ghost story, but also talking about Mississippi and sort of like race relations there in the past and in its present, and possibly, you know, where those relations are heading. And I've heard wonderful things about this book. I think it's gonna be a very, very heavy book that I'll again have to get in the right mindset for, but it was on sale and I couldn't really not get it. Then we have the Vows and Honors trilogy. I think all 3 books are in this one. Yeah, Oathbound, Oath Breakers, and Oath Blood. It is Tamar and Kethri, the Vows and Honor trilogy by Mercedes Lackey. I know almost nothing about what this is about except the cover looks cool. One of the characters seems to be possibly of color. They both have giant swords, and it's high fantasy, written by a woman. All things that I want to have more of in my life, and I had a gift card, and so I got it. I'll let you guys know how much I like that one. Then also, while I was at the Strand, I saw this book that I'd seen around in sort of the librarian circles that I follow on social media, but I hadn't gotten it myself, and this is what a librarian looks like, and it is a collection of librarians and where they come from and where they work and what they do and why they love being a librarian. And I think I'm gonna love it because I want to be a librarian. So there's that one, and you see all this sort of diverse people that are librarians, which is always really cool. Then the absolute latest addition to my bookshelves, as in I literally bought it like an hour ago, a little bit over an hour ago. It is the very highly anticipated Black Leopard Red Wolf by Marlon James. This has been sort of dubbed to be the African Game of Thrones. Sounds awesome. Read the first few pages and I'm intrigued by the writing style. So a bunch of people at work are reading it, and we're trying to sort of do a big buddy read together, and I can't wait. I've been super highly anticipating this book. It's been so super hyped in booktube, and so I can't wait to finally get into it. I got an Audible credit, and I also used it for this because I have a feeling, like, I saw that it has like its own language and things like that, and I think this is gonna be a great book to both read and also listen to on audio. So there's that one. Let me see what the naked hardback, it just says MJ, which are his initials. I was really hoping it would be a really cool one because the cover is super awesome. But yeah, there's that. Let me know if you guys have read any of these and what you guys have thought of them. Let me know if I should make any of them a priority. As always, thank you for watching and for listening. I love you guys very much.